Welcome back to Joy News Prime. The controversy surrounding who a frontline health worker is appears to be dividing the front of health professionals in the country, with the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association demanding more clarity on the categorization. President Akufo-Addo, in his televised nationwide broadcast last Sunday, announced a 50% salary allowance for frontline health workers as part of incentives to deal with the coronavirus pandemic. But what was supposed to motivate the medics to put in extra hours appears to be dividing their front, and the nurses and midwives are the latest to push through their own recommendations.
We are very thankful to you and your government for all the incentives that you have put in place. And we didn't have any issue with the address per se. It is the subsequent explanations for who the frontline workers are that has generated in a lot of disenchantment among our membership. And as we sit here, nurses and midwives across the country are very demotivated, and they are looking forward to us to get the outcome of this meeting to assure them that yes, whatever they are doing across the country is well appreciated. And it is also known to Ghanaians that they are risking their lives, putting themselves at the front of this war with a virus that cannot be seen, and doing their best. And therefore, that recognition is also very important. And on that particular issue, we want to recommend and say that all nurses and midwives are frontline health workers. Every nurse everywhere is a frontline health worker.
President Akufo-Addo had this to say about the controversy.
Language also going around at the moment, which I know is one of the issues in this pandemic, this famous expression, frontline health workers. I'm aware that it's an expression that is causing a great deal of, I won't go so far as to say discontent or disquiet, but it is certainly proving controversial. The leading figures who are dealing with this matter, the Minister for Health, the advisor to the President on Health, the coordinator of the task force on the response to the pandemic, they are busy trying to find an acceptable definition, and they hope that within a very, very short time, one will be put out, which hopefully will be comprehensive enough to meet your demands. But that process is not complete. And so therefore, if there's an input that you have to make to that exercise, this is the time to do it. Not necessarily at this meeting, but it can be done. Full ministers here, and the others are all here. The presidential advisor on health is somebody who should be very familiar to you. He was until recently director of the Ghana Health Service, Dr. Nsiasare, and then the coordinator of the task force, Dr. Samwaba, another very well-known figure to you, I have no doubt. Distinguished doctor who's done a lot of work on the global scene as well as here. So there's an opportunity to influence the definition.